Welcome to BumbleKast Live. I'm your host, Ian Flynn, the Bumble King, and joining me as always is my live co-host, Kyle GCRB Kraus.
I am in fact live and alive, maybe. I think this is very reminiscent of when I was alive. If I no longer am,
Well,
so
the other way is to reach out and touch you and get a shake. And frankly, that much voltage, I don't know if I could stand it.
Scary. I'm also like 3,000 miles away, so that's a really long hand you got there.
Yeah, well, that kind of voltage, that kind of reach. I have no idea where I'm going.
Where are we going with it? What are we doing here?
Nowhere constructive. What we're doing is we are taking questions from all the lovely folks in the chat right now. Please limit yourself to one question at a time. Wait for it to be answered before you ask another one. If you would be so kind as to give us a super chat, we will prioritize your question. And if we can't get to it tonight, we will roll it over into the next available recording session. Big thank you to Jennifer R., who's handling all the questions solo tonight. And big shout out to Professor Rye, who helped us out for so long, but had to call it quits for a little bit for personal scheduling reasons. Also, big thank you to Kazi for managing the social media stuff. And you should be in bed now. Go to sleep. And I think that's about it. So,
yes,
Kyle, read the words on the screen thing, and I'll answer them with my mouth hole.
We already have a lot, so we better get this show on the road. I was gonna say keep going, but we haven't even started yet. Jeez, what are we doing? Wasting so much time, not answering questions. Jeez.
They don't want to hear us talk. They want to hear us talk.
What's going on with it? This show's ridiculous. We should be fired. I can't even. But I can't odd. This question from Mr. Yeet123. To each of you individually, would you rather mow an entire football field with a rusty manual mower or take an hours-long soak in a bathtub full of warm baked beans?
The baked beans.
The beans.
I mean, it'll be gross, but you can shower that off.
I love beans. A whole tub full of baked beans?
That field, that's a long time.
No.
A great deal of effort I do not wish to expend.
Especially considering my allergies to grass. No thanks. Do not want. I'm not allergic to beans as far as I know. I don't know. I could be. That might explain a few things, but no, I don't think I'm allergic to beans.
I don't want to mow 1 yard, let alone 100. Ha ha!
Yeah. That cartoonist guy asks, good news! You both get to babysit Lissy at Ian's home for a night. Bad news, it's rabid Lissy. How's this gonna go? P.S. Rabid Wind will return any cruelty inflicted onto her sister tenfold.
Okay. This is a thing.
Sorry, there was a whole thumbnail in an episode that's now, they were all rabidized. So
correct me if I'm wrong, but when rabbits take on the avatar of some other better series, they are like an extreme version of that avatar, right?
I
like
think
they take one core element and dial it up to 11.
I don't know. I'm being told that no, that's not entirely true. It can be. It can go either way. Apparently, they can be either very similar to the original character, or they could be turned up to 11. It could go either way.
I'm going to go with they're very much like the character turned up to 11, which means Rabid Lissy is the most wonderful, supportive, and listening ears on child you can imagine, who is just very exuberant about having storybooks read to them and playing games. And let's play the fun game of who can pretend to take the nap the longest. And she can win. We'll let her win. And it will be fine. And it will be manageable. And for once, I will not try to smother it in its sleep.
No, it would be adorable. I think that would be fine. This one's from Oyster JB4JH. How would you feel if an eldritch being got hyper-fixated on Drogune and made a facsimile of its world where it would trap human souls in vessels of its characters and torture them, like .exe?
Okay, spoiler alert, that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
In real life, though.
I mean, have you not seen me with giant tentacles coming out of my face?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm?
Never have I not. It always happens.
And, I'm going to just assume this chthonic being is being, like, extremely faithful to the lore because they're, like, really invested in it.
Uh-huh.
So it's not especially twisted or dark or anything. It's just, a manifestation of the Drogune you. And okay.
Drogune.
I'm cool with that.
Good.
See, only good things can come out of Drogune, which is alive right now over at drogune.com/read. Get Drogune Volume 1. Fortune's Lap Volume 1, he said, screwing up his sales pitch first thing. Good thing this is not live.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, that's right. We'll fix it. Drogune University. It's not a scam.
Drogune me.
Possibly. Comic the Hedgehog asks, since we're now in the season of giving and this is a live show, it's time to put you two on the spot. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for your wives?
Dog. I know I did something. I must have at some point. We're still together.
Got married? I don't know. Is that romantic? Probably not.
I'm really bad at this kind of think ahead.
I'm not.
Execute on surprise thing.
Purchased a burrito. That's pretty romantic, right? I don't know. Food always seems to work.
There was one year where she was really excited for the new Castlevania release and I said, yeah, it's a special occasion. Go all in. Get the collector's edition with the case and all that.
Uh-huh.
And I'll front you the money for now. Don't worry about it. And then, we get it and she's super excited and she says, I don't know when I'll pay you back. And I'm like, you're not. Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday or Valentine's Day or whatever the event was.
Whatever it was.
And she was quite happy with that. Yes, yes.
Good. Can I have Jen answer this question? Because I don't know.
Sure, put her on the hot mic. Hi, Jen.
She's over there. She doesn't know either.
Don't tell him how to burn.
We don't do the romantic kind of things. Is like, I don't know.
Romance is for
There was one time we tried to have
Yeah,
a
we're
nice
weird.
Valentine's getaway to Niagara Falls.
Uh-huh.
Nice dinner, Falls View hotel room. Just get away from it all and enjoy each other's company for the day.
Yeah.
And the snow that came in was apocalyptic.
Perfect.
So there were falls beyond that sheet of white somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Did the falls freeze?
To a degree, yeah.
Wow. Impressive.
It is really neat if you go to the falls when it's, very wintry weather because the water vapor will create this perfect layer of ice around all the fixtures, all the fencing.
Uh-huh.
And it's almost jewel-like. There's this whole hollow mountain of snow and ice that builds up around the falls itself where the rushing water still washes it away.
Right.
But what it doesn't touch builds up and there's this constant cloud of vapor. It's really cool looking. So we enjoyed that when the sun was out and the wind wasn't sideways.
Yeesh. All right, here's one from Hero Squad. The Drogune casts appear in Hell's Kitchen. How does it go? Who's eliminated? Who's the winner? And who's the idiot sandwich?
Foreign, I think, is going to be the winner by default because he can actually manage things.
Uh-huh.
Jawbone, he doesn't know how to cook. Why does he need to cook? He doesn't need to eat. He'll do what you tell him to do. Yes, chef, whatever. He'll get you the thing. He'll chop the fish. He'll dice the cutting board, whatever. Lissy will try her best to help, running around the kitchen. Wind will be called the idiot sandwich, and she will fight Gordon Ramsay.
She will bite back.
Like, she'll let one or two comments slide because this is the show and she wants to put on a good example for Lissy. But by the third "you're a donkey" comment, they're biting each other. They're knocking over the set and steak knives are flying. People in the audience have to evacuate. It's messy. It's nasty.
That sounds about right to me. Here's Dog Shades with a question. Ian Flynn, Nintendo doesn't know what to do with Star Fox, so they're making it your problem. But this is a monkey's paw situation, so it's also a Disney crossover game as well. Ian, you're trapped writing a crossover between Star Fox and Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Can you do it?
Oh, hell yeah. No problem.
I was going to say, this sounds pretty awesome, actually. It's a monkey paw situation. It's pretty awesome monkey paw.
Yeah, like... The Star Fox universe is already loose enough that they travel between planets and star systems pretty easily.
Yeah.
So they just go into the jurisdiction of Star Command, or Zurg has invaded the Lilat system thinking it's easy pickings because this crazy little talking monkey head that he managed to find is like, I mean, you can, us together. Jowls.
What are you doing over there? You came through very muffled.
Well,
you were fine now, but I guess you were. I guess you were too muffled for your mic to pick up when you were doing that voice.
I was being too jowly with my Andros. That's
apparently.
And
Andros is getting terrible reception.
If my mic goes down, I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, you really are making it go weird.
And just have the Star Fox crew run rings around whatever Zurg's forces are and have Zurg freaking out. Because he doesn't understand why all these little fuzzy buddies are able to shoot down all his stuff. Who gave him those super airplanes? And Buzz is entering the scene with all of his confidence and swagger and realizes he's not really needed here. And that doesn't sit well with him, so he's going to inject himself into the conflict to prove that he's valuable. And the clashing of egos goes from there. Oh, this would be fun.
Yeah, no, it would work. Stuff. Yeah, it would work perfectly. I don't see a problem with this. It's like, it's a monkey's paw, but I mean, that's a pretty good monkey's paw.
Well manicured, groomed. I love this paw.
I have to keep that one.
Gives high fives.
Good. DDR Master M asks, Mario or Luigi?
Luigi.
Yeah. As a kid, I think I was a bit more of a Mario guy, but getting older, I was like, nah, Luigi's cooler. Luigi's better.
Yeah.
Luigi has actual character depth, and he's like got things going for him. Mario's just like a guy, which is fine. I like Mario well enough, but I think Luigi's like, he's actually had some character development and growth. Not much because this is Mario we're talking about, but
right.
He's gone through things. He's been through some stuff.
And he's got the cooler girlfriend, so, I mean, he wins on every front.
Yeah. Ultimate Shadow 7522 asked, to both of you, what is your opinion on the Trails series of games? If you haven't played any, the first game in the series, Trails in the Sky, first chapter, was remade this year.
Oh, neat. No, I have not played any of the Trails series. I know nothing.
Not to be confused with the Tales series, mind you.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, it's an RPG series, right?
Yes.
Okay. That much I
think
know.
I believe it's turn-based. It's kind of like the is it a spin-off of... No, I don't think it's a spin-off of the Ys series, YS. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. But it's... what's the name of that? I think it's a continuation of Dragon Slayer, which is an old RPG series for like old Japanese computers, I think. It's a very weird lineage that the game kind of has. And so I'm more of an Ys guy. I like the Ys games. So I have not played any of the Trails games personally. I'm more into the action RPG side of things. That's a bit more my speed, you know. I believe Trails is a turn-based random battle RPG, while Ys is more, I guess, for lack of a better term, Zelda style.
Okay.
RPG. So, with some freaking kick-ass music. The Ys series music is, good stuff. All right, Oppressed SVTOE fan asks, SVTFOE fan, I think I missed a letter in there. Fortune's Lap crew finally finds Drogunheim. There, Wind finds her father, Pain, who tells her that she and her biological sister, Lissy, have great destiny and what was always there. No take backsies. And that he was always there. No take backsies. There we go.
But you're commandeering my plot line? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, apparently. Fan
you're
idea.
Jumping into my show here live to take the reins and say, here's how it goes?
Fan idea.
You want me to knife fight you over the internet? Because I will.
But you said that anything was acceptable.
When?
When
did I say that?
When anybody comes up with like fan stuff with like their own characters and
fan
stuff.
You go nuts with your own fandom. I ain't gonna regulate that.
Oh.
But mine? Oh, we who will fight. Like the Vikings of old.
Oh.
But no, seriously, the search for Drogunheim and what it actually is and what the actual relationship between Wind and Lissy is a big component of the longer plot line. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
But hey, you know, if you want to write some fanfic, I don't think there's anything stopping you from doing that. You can do that.
Just don't get mad at me when it doesn't sync up 40 years from now.
We're going to do one last standard question for a little bit as we switch over to Super Chats. But keep them Super Chats rolling in because we've got enough built up now for a little bit, but we need some more. So keep on going. This one's from William C. If you adapted Jet Set Radio into a comic book, will it feature a panel where Beat plays Samba de Amigo due to Samba de Amigo and Jet Set Radio were both made by Sega? Who knows?
That would depend. Intertitle nods are tricky, and that's not a Sega thing. That's an industry thing.
Yes.
Like with Mega Man, some of the little nods we wanted to put in here and there, we had to cut out because we just couldn't reference that game, even if it was already referenced in a Mega Man game. So I would love to do shout outs for, you know, in-house stuff, out-of-house stuff. You know me, I love my references. I love my in-jokes, but sometimes business gets in the way of it, and it's weird.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. Business being business. Really. All right, we're switching over to some Super Chats. Zonic 2099 is starting us off. Thank you very much. Oh no! Kyle walked in on base, sabotaging the new Archie Mega Man reprint and Drogune by inserting himself in every panel. How do you tell Ian? I'd go to Ian and say, hey, Base is in there doing some stuff to your comics. And
I'm like, again?
And then we'll both laugh about it.
Oh, I ain't laughing.
Oh, well.
I got work to do, man. And I already told him, where's the little spray bottle? You know, the thing that you use to shoot the cat off the top of the bookshelf. Hey. Drop it.
That feels canon to me. Like Wily would have a spray bottle for Base. No, stop.
And Base is just randomly on top of his refrigerator, his skull-shaped refrigerator.
Yes. Exactly. Beautiful.
Gospel's just curled up on the floor, kind of looks up, and just lays his head back down. He's not getting involved.
He knows better. Here's one from Twilord. 2 different magical teen boys coming home from a field trip where they learned the other's secret. One reveals he's on a kind of rumspringa. How do you make the reader cry? The details are yours. What's a rumspringa?
Yeah, I'm a little lost.
Let's see. What's a rumspringa? It's an Amish thing?
Oh, is it when the youth head out from the conclave to experience the outside world and then decide whether or not to stay?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
know that's
I'm
what
not
it was
up to date on my Amish lore.
Is it? I mean, it is very old, but you know.
Okay, so read me the question again.
Let's see. 2 different magical teen boys coming home from a field trip where they learn the other's secret. One reveals he's on a kind of rumspringa. How do you make the reader cry? Details are yours.
This is such a odd prompt. So two magical boys, like we're talking Sentai transformation magical.
I don't know, or maybe it's just magical girls with the gender flipped.
Which is fine, but
yeah.
Or are we talking like wizardry type of magic? I don't know.
I guess details are yours, so I'm guessing you can just make up whatever you want.
Okay, we'll go the magical girl route, but with dudes. I mean, why not? Do the spin around, do the transformation, you get a nice looking suit out of it. Why not?
Yep.
Not the boy shorts. I've never liked the boy shorts. They always look dumb. I'm sorry if you had to grow up wearing boy shorts. I feel for you. And they're on a summer camp trip.
Mm-hmm.
And that counts as a rumspringa for one of them, because why else would he be with all these other people outside? And they have discovered each other's secret that they are both on the same team.
They are both
as magical boys.
Magical boys.
Okay, and I guess that is a bit shocking. You wouldn't normally think of the Amish as being into that sort of thing.
Well, it's on a kind of rumspringa. It's not supposed to directly be a rumspringa, but it could be. I mean, this is your details.
We're going to use rumspringa specifically.
I could be saying it wrong. We could be pronouncing it wrong completely. I don't even know.
Well, to any Amish who are listening, which I don't think there's a lot of, I do apologize.
They could be on their rumspringa.
They could be.
They could be. They could very well be, and I mean no disrespect. Okay, where's the cry? We are wanting to make people cry. The kiddo who has left the conclave has kind of decided that he's not fond of the outside world. He really is more in tune with the culture and the heritage he grew up with. But he has this duty as a magical boy to go out and do good and stop the evil moon dragon from doing evil moon dragon things. I don't know. And to be more effective with that, he has to leave because he can't make an excuse every time they're trying to raise a barn. It's like, oh, sorry, I got to transform, because I don't think that would really fit in well with their belief system. So for the good of his family and his people and his community, he has to leave them behind for the greater good. But he has literally nowhere else to go. But thankfully, his best friend that he met on this trip learns of his background and all this, and like welcomes him in with open arms. So he has this kind of found brother relationship, and it's incredibly difficult for him to leave the life he knows and wants, but he's also deeply thankful for the friendship and kinship and camaraderie of his best buddy here, and together they will kick the moon dragon's ass.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me. Leave it to Twilord to make a question, to ask a question with an answer way longer than it needed to be.
That is mostly my fault as I untangle this ball of yarn.
Yes,
but you know what?
yes.
And I ain't gonna lie, there's a part of me going, is there actually something here? Maybe I should just write this down. Nope.
No, you got other things to do, Ian.
Enough irons in the fire. Get the squirt
This
bottle
could be
down,
let Twilord write it, because he's probably asking because he wants to write something like this.
Well, fine. Go grab for it.
All right. Andrew B9981 asks, how would you feel about Bob Odenkirk being Cobra Commander in a new G.I. Joe movie?
I don't know who that is.
Bob Odenkirk. Let's see. Trying to think of what he's played, what he's done. He was Saul. He was Saul Goodman. Yeah, there we go. Saul Goodman
as the
on
new
Breaking
Cobra
Bad.
Commander.
Yeah.
Kind of depends on how he plays it, but he could do it. He could do it. Like if he played it kind of like Saul, a little sleazy,
yeah,
a little bit of camp in there, someone who is, a masked supervillain and just loves it, he could do it. And if you played it a little more sinister, like someone who has true command of this cult of personality, who just wants to tear things down for the sake of it, I could see him pulling the sinister. I could see him doing the charismatic, so vile you actually love him type of thing. He could do it. Absolutely.
Yeah. He wouldn't do the Skeletor voice, though. I don't think that would work.
No.
Form,
he's good enough. He doesn't need the Skeletor voice.
Yeah. This is a different take on G.I. Joe. This one's from Ozjammin. Hey lads, happy after Thanksgiving. Speaking of which of the Drogune fellas can survive a Black Friday sale, whether it's in universe or our universe?
You know what? They would all manage to get out, but in their own special way.
That's kind of what I figured.
Like, Lissy is small enough, if you give her directions, go to this aisle, look for this product, slip out. She'll be able to weave between legs. She can get through it okay.
Mm-hmm.
Foreign, he has the attack plan. He was at the door 3 a.m. 2 days ago. He had the camp set ready to go. He's in, he's out, he's made his purchase before the first fist fight begins. He had all his shopping done. He knew exactly how to execute it. And he's quite smug about it, too. Wind waits for the fist fight to start and then jumps into the mosh pit.
Well, yeah.
And, to the victor go the spoils. She doesn't even want half this stuff, but she beat up everybody else. That means it's, right by conquest. Yes. And Joe Boone, he doesn't mess with that stuff. He knows a guy. If he wants something, he'll just put in an order through him. It fell off the back of a truck. It's fine. Here you go. Merry Christmas.
A little bit of under the table Black Friday.
Shoot, you want the table too? He knows a guy. He'll
get that. Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. All right. We ready to switch back over to some standard questions for a bit? I think we are.
Let's do it.
Red Rebel asks, what would you do for a crossover between Mega Man and the Powerpuff Girls? I feel like we've done this before, but it would work out really well.
It does sound vaguely familiar, but now I can't remember what we would have said.
I don't remember either, but it definitely sounds familiar, but it doesn't matter because it's a good idea either way.
Interface with their powers. And so he gets their color schemes and he gets their abilities. And so now it's just 4 of them because, one isn't overpowered enough.
Okay, we did this in a mini that's not out yet, so.
Okay. Well, I don't remember what we said there, so this might be a fresh take altogether.
Yeah, could be.
Stay tuned to the BumbleKast. Look for that BumbleKast mini. Compare our answers and see which one's more creative. Which one do you like better? Comment below. They have to fight Mojo Jojo. I mean, he's going to be there with the giant robot.
That's kind of expected.
Yeah, of all of them, I think I see Mojo Jojo and Dr. Wily having the team up. That makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
And then the very, very hard final stage is against him. Who just like cheeses every Wily Machine attack.
Mm-hmm.
Across the entire franchise. What a jerk. But you've got the four, the three girls, the one boy, they shooting up a whole bunch of stuff. It's cool.
Heck yeah.
And I don't know why, but Roll's in the mix too. She gets Powerpuff Girl powers just for this adventure because she deserves it.
Yeah, or she could be the Hyper Roll from Capcom versus Street Fighter. Why not?
Maybe. And the sequel hook, obviously, is Bass showing up with the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Okay. That's a good sequel. I'm pretty sure that was what you came up with the first time. At least that was in there. Okay. Yeah, at least that was in there. And this one's from Jishkli. Wind from Drogune becomes Anakin's Padawan during the Clone Wars. How does that go?
He speeds run his dark side path.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, no, number one, Wind isn't going to call anybody master. Are you kidding me? It doesn't even matter. It's a formality. Well, she'll fight you on that.
I mean, she might do it sarcastically.
Yeah. Yeah. And, no, she would get along with Anakin's I don't give a damn side real easy.
Mm-hmm.
But she also has the stronger moral core, so she might actually be able to talk him down.
Really?
Like, look, you're angry. I get it, you're angry. I'm angry too. But if we go this far, dude, it's just going to make things worse. Not a dude, I'm your master. Yeah, all right, get a haircut first, master, so I can actually maybe respect you. But look, we can't do what the creepy senator says. All right, it's a war. We gotta like fight the robots and whatever. Come on, man, focus. The minute she finds out that he took out the younglings, she's gonna tear Coruscant down. She's gonna be going for blood. Yeah, Yoda over there going, challenge him, you cannot. And she's like, screw you, old man, I want to get mine.
Oh, okay, so she does care.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's a good person. It's just she's kind of like constantly in goblin mode.
Good. I'm glad.
Now, could she defeat Darth Vader or Anakin? No. I'm going to wade into the power scaling pool right here and say, no. I love my girl. She can pack quite a punch, but you can't beat telekinesis.
Not yet. Maybe she could grow into that. Who knows what'll happen later.
And maybe in this scenario, she's the reason why he loses his limbs and is caught on fire, but
yeah.
Vader is a force to be reckoned with that Wind just cannot quite match.
Wind confirmed goblin. Good. Nikki Rappo has a question. I've been getting back into Transformers lately and was curious about your experience with what the robots in disguise were. I know you've wrote comics for them, but have you read any of them?
I've read bits and pieces, not enough to actually say, oh yes, I read Transformers.
Yes, Ian, have you read any comics about the Transformers, including the ones you wrote?
I remember watching Gen 1 a bit way back in the day, but mostly looking for the Dinobots, and if they weren't there, didn't really care. We had a VHS tape of the Dinobots debut episode, and we watched that thing probably more than I watched any other episode live.
Mm.
I'm surprised the tape on that thing didn't snap. I could probably recite half of it from memory. And then I didn't really follow it after that. I didn't even see the movie in theaters. I didn't see the movie till like I was in college. So when I did the Transformers My Little Pony crossover, number one, I was very happy it was Gen 1 Transformers because that's what I was even remotely familiar with. And two, had to do a lot of catch up, a lot of research to know remotely what I was talking about. And thankfully, it was a very lighthearted crossover, so the canon didn't have to be too solid. But I did want it to at least feel somewhat authentic.
And here's one from Luis Sosa. How would you go about writing a sequel to the 39 Wizard of Oz? Would you take into account the 90s show, the 1976 TV Wicked Witch spots, or the 2017 preschool show, or something original for the sequel? There's a lot of sequels to Wizard of Oz already. Like, officially written by the original book author. Sequels, I'm pretty sure.
I am learning so much about the Wizard of Oz in the immediate few minutes.
There's Wicked, the current one that's going on. That's based on the Broadway show. I think that's a prequel, actually. But either way, yes, I think there's a lot of Oz books, among other things, related to Wizard of Oz.
Well, in that case, what I might want to do is...
There's like 40 books.
Wait, what?
I think so. Not all of them are like... I think the author's daughter, the author's kid, kept writing them after the original author died, I think.
Wow, okay.
Wicked isn't canon, apparently.
Well,
whatever.
Okay. That's fine. I'm sure all the other incarnations don't count either, but 40 books in the Wizard of Oz extended universe?
I guess. That's a lot.
I feel like I'd be, what would I do as a sequel? Read those first is what I'd do. And, I didn't realize there was so much. Well, and here I am, like, honestly sitting here considering, like, this is the job in front of me and I have to get the pitch in by Tuesday. I guess what I would do is at least get a synopsis of what the official continuation is. See where it goes, what its themes are, what are key characters and plot beats that are introduced, and kind of digest that a bit. And then maybe take Dorothy's journey as the starting point and go in a new direction, but try not to repeat what's been done before, but find what are the big elements, like the fan favorites of the hardcore Oz fans, ? And maybe remix some of those ideas in some new fun ways, something that they can go, oh, I remember that. It's cool that it's in this new way, something that's not beholden what came before, but kind of honors it. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't realize it was that much material. It's kind of daunting to even think about.
Yeah, I think most people kind of prefer the Princess Ozma character over Dorothy, but I don't know too much about that otherwise. But
I'm actually intrigued, and I'll add that to the pile of things to get through. More media to consume.
Let's see. There's 14 Oz books by the original author, L. Frank Baum. And then there's 40 total apparently by different authors. Going all the way up through the 60s. I don't know if they're official or not. I don't know what they're considered. They are considered canonical books of the series. Okay.
Okay.
There's a lot there. No shortage of material.
I wonder if they're good.
I mean, there's 40 of them, so it must not be that bad. Either that or they just sell really well because you put Oz on the cover of something and then cells. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I have no idea. What I do know is we have this one from Chocolate Watermelon 2832. Alan Moore or Frank Miller? Hmm. Neither.
Moore, I guess.
I think Alan Moore has done a few more things that I have found interesting. Although I've not read any of them. In movie form, I've seen some of them, but I haven't really read either of them. But every time I hear about stuff Frank Miller's written, I'm like, nah, I don't think that's for me. But, I'm cool with Watchmen, or that's about it, I guess. Not the Killing Joke, though. This one's weird. All right, Santiago C9037 has a question. How do you guys would picture a Wapich Bowser Jr. dynamic with the so far info we have about her?
What info do we have about her?
Not much. I know of a fan take of Wapich that I like. That's pretty cool. By Nico Neko. But I don't think that's anything near official.
I know they did say something about her fairly recently.
Yeah.
The very core concept. And I'm like, yeah, but we didn't think fans would want that. And the internet collectively said, you what, Mike?
Yeah, you what? She's a very gremlin-y type character, at least in interpretations I've seen.
Well, in that regard, she and Bowser Jr. are just on the same wavelength.
Kinda, yeah.
Like, they go around tagging the entire Mushroom Kingdom. They're stuffing bananas up the pipes of every go-kart and then crashing them through the wall of the castle. They're just raining devastation upon everyone and laughing the entire time.
Yeah. That sounds about right to me. I don't see the problem there. That'd be a good dynamic.
Question is Bowser cool with this, or is he put out because he's not doing it? Now, this was supposed to be some father-son time, and now he's running off with this lady mucking things up, and they were supposed to go racing today. Today the go-karts were off limits, kid. Come on.
No.
I guess we'll just have to go play tennis instead.
Ugh. All right. Strawberry has a question. Ian, your buddy Kyle has been placed under a horrific curse. He's a horse now. How would you work to make your friend human again?
Well, number one, does Kyle enjoy being a horse? Let's give him some autonomy in this decision.
I don't think I would.
No? Okay.
I mean, the lack of opposable thumbs is a big issue.
I could see that. Sure. Can you still talk? Oh, magical horse, Kyle.
I don't know. You put enough peanut butter in my mouth, I'm sure I could.
I mean, that's how we get the show done as it is. Got him.
Oh, that's more true than you might think.
Wow. I mean, all right. So we need to figure out what is the nature of the curse. How did Kyle get turned into a horse? Did he anger some magician? Is he simply the target of Mr. Mekia Spitlick's ire, who's trying to get to me? What is the nature of the curse? Because then we can figure out how to undo it. What is the cause of the problem so that we may find the solution? And we work from there.
Okay. So you would help me. Okay.
Of course. I'm not going to leave you as a horse if you don't want to be a horse. And if you wanted to be a horse, I would support your decision. It's going to make the show a little
It's going to be
different.
a little awkward. It's going to be a little awkward. Uma Sume. Let's not go that route. Mumasume. I don't even know how to say that word.
If that were it, first I'd have to check what Kyle's stats are. Because if I can make a killing at the races, Kyle, we're gonna have to coordinate for a little bit.
Okay, we might
then
do that.
We'll undo the curse. But,
yeah. You're right.
Stick to the inside of the track. Believe in the heart of the carts. Whatever. Just get bring the money home, Kyle.
Listen, just because it's all anime doesn't mean it's all the same.
What is Kyle's horsepower level?
Terrifying. Oh, let's go back to some super chats, shall we? I don't know why I feel like that's a safer area to be in, but maybe it is. Anime Hunter 23 asks, congrats, you've both been hired in security for Warner Studios. The main job, keep the Warner brothers and sister in line. How will you accomplish this? Oh, wait, maybe coming to Super Chats was a bad idea.
Well, I mean, for one thing, you get turned into a horse and they're riding you around the lot. That's no good. I think we could manage to trick them with reverse psychology once.
Once.
Some kind of scenario of like, oh yeah, sure, you can run around the lot all you want. You can do whatever you please. We're not going to stop you. Just whatever you do, don't go back into the water tower until we tell you to, okay? This is paramount. You cannot...
No, this is Warner Brothers, yes.
This is
not paramount.
You cannot go into the water tower at all until we say so. And they would go in and lock the door and laugh about it. And we get a day. Maybe 2 or 3 if we want to extend the gag. And then they realize they got played.
Uh-huh.
And then we're in trouble. Because then it's not just about getting out. Then it's about retribution. And you can't win that fight.
I think the only thing we could do is to sick them on Zaslav.
You know what? That is the correct answer.
Yeah. Here's one from Frozen Apple Juice. Missed last time due to being sick, but I'm here now to continue the bit. What if the Robot Masters from Mega Man 5 had hair? What styles and colors would they be? Well, now we got to look up the Mega Man 5 Robot Masters.
Yep, but glad you're feeling better.
Welcome back. Let's see what the Mega Man 5 Robot Masters, what they were. I'm blanking on them. All right, here we go. Okay. Gravity Man. Wave Man, Stone Man, Gyro Man, Star Man. There we go. It's good old Star Man.
All right, let's see. Can I get just like a clear picture of them, please? Google.
I just opened up the individual pages of them on the Mega Man Wiki. It's like, yeah, it's just easier.
I don't want to go to all that trouble. All right, here we go. Thank you, Reddit. The only place where you can actually find anything anymore. Let's see. Starman. What was that one anime? Space Dandy, I think. Can't remember. The protagonist basically had just that star symbol as his bangs, and it was ridiculous. But he made it work. So you know what? He's gonna rock that too.
Okay.
Gravity Man. He has a incredibly boring part to the right business cut. Gyro Man is Windswept.
Well, yeah.
Windswept.
Because I see what you did there.
Crystal Man. Skullet. Because bald would be too predictable.
Yeah, true.
Napalm Man doesn't have a head.
I guess not, technically.
He's one of those torso robot masters. So, you know what? We're going to go with that big gangster bouffant you see in so many manga.
Okay. A pompadour.
Yeah, Stone Man. He's got the bowl cut of Mo from the Three Stooges.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, wise guy, huh?
I like Stone Man.
Train Man has this fantastic, extremely
Man?
long. Sorry, Charge Man.
Yes, he is Train Man, but
fantastic, luxurious, trailing top knot that looks like the smoke out of a smokestack.
And his head protrudes out. His face protrudes outwards because that's the only way it makes any sense. Because it's like, look at him.
No.
Look at him. This freaking Thomas the Tank Engine guy over here.
I hate it. I love it. And Wave Man, I just want him to take the whole helmet off, and he's just Poseidon from Hades.
Okay. That works.
Mega Man, you've come to my boss arena, but you shall be defeated as the tides turn against you. Ha ha!
Sure, we'll go with that.
Just quick aside, I freaking adore Himbo Poseidon out of Hades. Fantastic. Love that characterization. Love the deliveries. Love everything about him.
Brilliant. Brosidon is. All right, here's another one from Hero Squad. If bread in French is pain, then does Wynn's father own a freaking bakery?
Why have we decided that Wynn's father's name is Pain?
How do we even know Wynn has a father?
I mean, she did, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, she did. Oh, spoiler alert. She did.
She had to come from somewhere.
Parthenogenesis.
Of course, something I have learned from my many years of working with licensed material is you cannot control the fandom.
No.
So I might as well just embrace that Wynn's fan dad is Pain. And I'm assuming it's spelled Payne.
No, it's Paine according to the other question.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, nah.
I'm going to be weird with that name. You're going to be regular with this one? All right. You can't control fandom, says the other voice, taking the wheel again. Calm Blue Ocean. Calm Blue
It's
Ocean.
apparently Pain as in Thomas Paine.
Thank you.
Is it Thomas Paine? A reference to Thomas Paine? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have even forgotten what the question was. Can we get that again?
Let's see. If bread in French is pain, then does Wynn's father own a freaking bakery?
Yes, he does.
Sure.
And he waits until all the bread is stale and he uses them as javelins. It's not a bakery shop that sells bread. It's a weaponry depot that he bakes together.
Okay.
He pulls the pin on one. Here's your hot cross bun. What a penny. What a penny.
People, the chat's like writing this down. Heck yeah, lore drop. It's like, no, guys, this isn't.
Hey, welcome to my pain era.
Now the chat's like, can Drogune just be about this guy? Oh, what have you done, Ian Flynn?
I've lit a spark. I'm not responsible for the explosion that follows.
Maybe you should be. All right. Are you ready for this one, Ian? It's from the Might of Gebra.
Here we go.
Hey, Ian. In DC X Sonic, what kind of threat did you conceive and view Darkseid as? In your AMA, you said a pan-dimensional threat. Explain in full detail all what you mean by that. Also, his rank among the big bads of DC.
Well, he's a threat to multiple dimensions. That means it's across dimensions. That's what pan-dimensional means.
Right.
And as far as I'm aware, Darkseid is like the epitome of big bads in the DCU.
Okay.
So, there you go.
There you go. KB in 1999 asks, you randomly find a turtle in your house. What do you do?
Name him Michelangelo.
Okay.
What else are you gonna do with a turtle?
I don't know.
Give him some fresh lettuce. Make sure he doesn't bite the cats, and the cats don't like mess with him too much.
Yeah.
Wash my hands. I handle him because turtles are covered with diseases.
Yeah.
Make him comfy.
I'd be a little concerned about how a turtle got into my house. What was the turtle doing outside? This is not really the kind of place the turtle should be hanging out outside. A tortoise, yes, not a turtle. So I wouldn't know how it got there. I'd be very confused and concerned, but I don't know.
Michelangelo is a ninja. They're experts at infiltration. So
that's a good point.
That's how he got in.
You got it. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with this question. I'm just like, all right, sure. Take care of it. A random English 5056 asks, Lissy wins a live fish from a carnival game and brings it on the Fortune's lap, but the fish is none other than Seaman. How creeped out are the crew? Can Lissy raise it all the way before someone tosses the odd fish off their ship?
Foreign is fascinated by it because in all of his travels and all of his learning and experience, he has never seen anything like this, and it can speak how utterly fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
It seems sentient. Oh, we absolutely have to take care of it. Wind is going to ask it all the most inappropriate questions, and then he's going to zing her a good one, and she's going to want to smash that tank and show that fish something. And Lizzie's like, no, he's my friend. You can't hurt Mr. Seaman. And Lissy just gets along with him great. He's giving her tales of wisdom and insight and reads storybooks to her. She has to turn the pages, but that's okay. She's helping. And they get along great. Jobum will go in the same room. He will tolerate that it is on this ship because he can't technically leave. He has nowhere else to go, but he is not going to go anywhere near it. You don't bring it near him. And that puts Foreign on edge because what do you know? Do you know what this thing is? I ain't talking about it. You keep it in that room. I'll keep here in the cockpit. It's fine. It's fine. Should we be concerned? I'm just glad I don't have to sleep. That's all I'm saying. And eventually they nurture and raise it, and it turns into the frog thing, and it goes about its merry way. And Joe Boone jumps at every shadow ever since.
Well, there you go. All right. Let's switch back over to some standard questions for a bit. Charming Magician 9821 has this one. Copy X redemption arc. How does it go?
Oh, shoot. What was Copy X's story?
He's like the... Did he?
Right.
Was
okay.
he the one who went
I
evil?
was sorry. I went completely in the wrong direction, and I was thinking of X. That's the wrong copy of X. Copy X, the legit Copy X. Yeah.
Yeah.
Redemption arc.
Yeah.
I mean, Zero kills him real good dead. But what does death mean in this universe?
It doesn't mean much. I mean, they're robots.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Copy X. Is Copy X technically a robot? I guess still is.
Insofar as Reploids are robots.
Yeah, okay.
And all right, so Zero kills him good and dead like we know he does. and his digital ghost endures, and True X does a Control-C, Control-V of his own data to impart into Copy X to give him the perspective that he'd lost, because Copy X is not going to listen to anybody, let alone X himself. And Copy X starts to turn a corner, but there's this lingering animosity over having to be reprogrammed that goes again. He's not himself anymore, but then again, he never really was anyone to begin with. And so he's kind of wrestling with this existential crisis. And he eventually parses it out, kind of talking to himself, logicking his way through it, that too much expectation was put on him. He mishandled things. He did lose the lead. He did need to have that correction. It was not necessarily the correct or moral thing to do, but he didn't really give them any other option. So a lot of bad things led to this point in time, and the only way to really make a difference is to accept that things went bad and try to build better off it. And by the time he comes out of this quandary, Volnut's like, "What are you doing on the moon?"
All right. That took a while.
It's very philosophical.
Yes, yes. Brody Golemon asks, Metroid Cross Halo. How does that go? How will the Galactic Federation, the Space Pirates, and the Chozo deal with the Covenant? What's more dangerous, X parasites or the Flood? And why is it Samus?
Because it's Samus, come on.
Samus. I mean, yeah.
Oh, man, now I'm having flashback to my college days. Rest in peace, Monty Ohm.
Oh, man.
Let's see. So, the Flood are certainly a problem because, number one, they're not fun to fight. Number two, they'll latch onto anything with an advanced central nervous system. There's a whole lot of that going on in Samus's universe. And the X parasites are real nasty because they can pretty much copy any biological life and take on their properties. So it's going to be especially nasty when you get X Flood parasites. Because they can be just about anything, and then they shapeshift into Flood and start gnawing on your spinal cord. And that's nasty. That's no good. Thankfully, we're going to have Samus from the end of Dread.
Okay.
So she can toggle on the Metroid suit and either A, just like eat these X Flood parasites with her palm, just squish, absorb power, or B, that ridiculous screw off arm cannon that will take care of anything else that just happens to be in the way. Could be a Covenant ship, could be a hunter, 2 hunters, 7 hunters. As long as they're lined up, boom, they're gone. And the Chief can sit this one out. Samus has it.
Go. No Master Chief at all.
The UNSC, the Galactic Federation, they're just going to make things complicated. They're going to get in the way. They could be around for the multiplayer maps, whatever. No, Samus in the Metroid suit, she'll handle it. She'll be fine.
Perfect. All right, here's one from your Uncle Venus. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games, unlimited games but no games?
I'm thinking that was a typo somewhere?
It's not a typo.
No. Okay.
It is a meme.
It is a meme.
It's the unlimited. Oh. It's the unlimited games but no games. I think it's like a copy pasta. Unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games.
Okay. I'm sorry, Grandpa doesn't know all the memes that you do on your interwebs.
Hello. How old is this one? How old was this one? Unlimited bacon with no games.
Please let it be old.
I mean, if you have
plausible deniability.
If you have a PS5, you have unlimited games and no games. It's 2014. Jeez, this is over 10 years old. Wow. Why do you call it oven when you oven the cold food, out hot eat the food?
Yeah, I had to look that one up too.
I know that.
Look, I'm a simple man. Just give me a game and like enough bacon for a sandwich. I'm content. I don't need anything beyond that.
You don't oven eat the food. Heel Navi asks, what are the Fortune's Lap Crew's favorite kinds of weather? Ambrew and Echoes too, if you don't mind. Or is it Eco?
Echo.
Echo, okay.
Favorite types of weather. Jobun prefers kind of dry weather in general, not too windy, not too bright, just something kind of stable. When the moisture starts getting too high in the air, he gets itchy. He don't like it.
He is a big rock man, so you know.
Yeah,
he doesn't like that erosion. In this case, literal erosion.
Lissy likes bright sunny days, but she also really likes rainbows, but you only get those from storms, so she's okay with storms because that means there's rainbows sometimes. Foreign wind likes the storms because Lissy gets her rainbows at the end, but also lightning, cool, howling wind, cool, rain, pouring rain, the kind that like match your hair down to your head and kind of like fights you. That's cool. Hail, hail, yeah.
Wind likes wind? No. I'm shocked.
Foreign likes that kind that you can kind of just zone out to.
The what? Sorry, you cut out there for a second.
He likes gentle spring rains, the kind you can zone out to. Brings back memories for him. Simpler times. Ambrew is partial to not so much weather, but the smell of the sea. A gentle sea breeze takes him back. And Echo, let's see. She likes that kind of damp autumn smell. You know, just a little kiss of cold to the breeze, but otherwise fairly still.
Lo-fi rain weather.
Yeah. Also takes her back.
All right, Necromage843 asks, of your main Drogune cast, what is the type of person each dislikes the most?
Wind hates hypocrisy. Like, if you're going to come at her, come at her. If you got business, state your business. She likes it straightforward. She doesn't really care so much if you're looking to pick a fight. I mean, sure, if you're rude, she's not going to handle it well, but as long as you're honest about it, she'll let it slide. She really hates any kind of duplicity. Jobun's kind of the same thing. He likes a straightforward answer, but he also doesn't like bossiness. He prefers things to be real low key. So somebody who's kind of in your face or in your business or seems to know more than you do, whether they know it or not, that just grinds his gears, which is part of why he and Foreign are so fun to write because they're so diametrically opposed. Foreign hates a lack of foresight because he tries to think ahead of everything. He tries to think of every contingency. He tries to plan, and he knows that not everyone thinks like that. That's fine. different people have different roles. It's when you go in half-cocked, not looking before you leap and get us into trouble again, Wind, that he gets a little pissy.
Mm-hmm.
Lissy hasn't had enough experience to like dislike people yet. She still likes people. She's still innocent and curious. So if there's a personality type that doesn't mesh with her, she wants to understand why.
Mm-hmm.
There's a negative interaction here, and that just doesn't click for her. Why is this not a good time? Why are we not friends? And she wants to figure out why and fix that.
Alrighty. Let's hop over to some more super chats. Dual Masters Hideout asks, when it comes to writing action-adventure series like Drogune and Sonic, what kinds of media do you usually take inspiration from when creating and writing a series?
Other action-adventure series, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are the ones that I enjoy? What are the ones that have stuck with me? What are the moments that I can readily recall? What was the stuff that was formative for me? And being a kid of the 80s, this is what I grew up on. Thundercats, Silverhawks, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, 90s X-Men. The list goes on. Serialized or independent stuff. Gargoyles. Freaking gargoyles. Like, just lots of narrative or at least gimmick-driven stories that involve characters going on adventures and being involved with a lot of action. And, a lot of that was just generally formative for me. And then as someone who has to do it professionally now, I look back on that and say, okay, why did I like this? Why was the pacing that impactful? What could have been done more with it? And I'm not saying that if you're pursuing this yourself, that you zero in on that singular target. You do need to know what's popular and what has endured and why. But also look at other genres and other types of storytelling to see what could be incorporated into an action adventure format to bring something a little new and different to it.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Scruffy Matt has a question. Happy almost holidays. What's the favorite Christmas tree ornament each of you own? We haven't put up a Christmas tree in years. I don't even remember what ornaments we do own.
Yeah, we hadn't put our tree up for a bit because we just weren't feeling festive. And now with the way that Meebo and Molly climb on everything,
probably not a good idea.
Not even going to try that. I know exactly how it's going to end. It's in disaster. But there are two Christmas tree ornaments that I have in storage that I have always had a particularly fondness for. One is a roughly tree-shaped triangular piece that's like a miniature bookshelf that has an assortment of toys and knickknacks in it. And I think that was like one of the first ornaments I ever received as a kid. My grandparents was it my grandparents or was it my parents? The tradition was they would get me an ornament every year. I think it was my grandparents, and then my parents picked up after that. Whatever. Point is, one of the first ornaments that was ever like mine, and I'm very nostalgic about it. The other one, Aaliyah hates and refuses to let us put on the tree whenever we did put it up. So, of course, I would dangle it in her face and make her uncomfortable because that's just kind of guy I am. It's
so romantic.
Look, it's going to sound really creepy, and I understand why, but you have to trust me on this.
Okay.
It's a Santa head.
Okay.
And it's got a actual like woolly beard. And it's a very articulated face underneath. It's like it has a lot of texture and contours to it. It's a very robust, it's a weighty ornament. It's just the hat and his smiling face and a big woolly beard. And I like it because the way that the eyes are rendered, the way that the cheeks are sculpted, he has just the warmest, welcoming, happiest smile. Like you can almost hear the ho, ho, ho. He's happy to see you. He's joyful that you're there. It's the very embodiment of what I think of Santa as a character. And I really love that characterization within that ornament. It's also a highly detailed shrunken head of Santa. So I understand why it doesn't go over well with those who aren't enamored with
it. I'm guessing he's got some sort of weird, creepy, uncanny valley sort of deal going on.
Maybe. To me, he looks like he's got a, sparkling personality. I like it.
Well, at least it's not a severed head.
No, it's just in a box in a dark room, buried away where no one can find it now.
Oh, okay.
Happy holidays.
Here's one from Lorenzo H. In the middle of fighting wind, a rock fell above and clunked Sir Looks. With amnesia and only his fighting skills and attitude intact, how's the new inductee to the Fortune's Lap do with the crew?
Oh, Wind is messing with him so bad. Like, she doesn't know his background at all, just that he used to be a jerk, and he's still kind of a jerk, but he's a jerk that listens to her now, and the pranks she can pull. Foreign does not trust him in the slightest. He does not understand how they convinced him to let him on the ship, because he's going to get his memory back at some point. And once he does, they're in dire straits. We should push him out the airlock right now. Jobin's in full agreement. It's one of the rare cases where he is 100% on board with Warren and not going to argue, yes, out the airlock. The only saving grace is Lissy is like, well, now he's a nice friend. And he can pick up heavy bags, and she can hide in the bag, and he picks it up, and he pretends she's not in there, and it's really funny, and he swings her around, and it's real fun, and she likes Uncle Luke's. And like, I can't toss him out the airlock now.
Oh, man. It's too late. Uncle Looks is already inducted. All right, Frozen Apple Juice asks, what if Mega Man had a reskin of Puyo Puyo? Going off of the time, the newest entry would be Mega Man 6, so which characters would you put for the 13 main stages, 3 practice stages, and what dumb name would the game have?
Hey, can we just not call it Mega Puyo Puyo?
Well, I mean, would you call it that in Japan, though? Because it would have to be something to do with rock.
Okay. What's a Japanese onomatopoeia for falling rocks?
I don't know.
Maybe that. That'd be funny.
Maybe just localize it as Dr. Wily's Mean Bean Machine.
Now, what if instead of, like, beans, you're, like, linking power shots?
Okay.
And here I am overthinking this. What if certain weapon types can disrupt the other person's screen more effectively?
Okay. So each color represents a different Robot Master's weapon type, maybe?
God, that'd be complicated.
Colors match to weapon types, but I don't know.
And if it's 13 regular stages, then you've got 13 weapons to consider. Well, the last one's got to be Dr. Wily, obviously.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. So that's 12 stages.
I guess
3 practice stages.
One of the practice stages, I guess, would be... No. Okay, yeah.
Well, 2 of the practice stages are Dr. Light and Roll, obviously.
Yeah, that seems like the most active. And then
Proto Man's in there as like the actual test for your abilities. And then he shows up again as one of the regular stages as a particularly difficult challenge. Can't use base because they said Mega Man 6. Darn it, that would be easy.
Yeah, so 11. We have 11 more to go.
Okay. And it's Mega Man 6. So grab 2 Robot Masters from each title.
Except for 5, because you already have Proto Man in there. So when we have 11
okay, well
left.
then Proto Man's just the challenge. He's the final challenge in training mode, and that frees up our 12 stages.
Okay.
So two from each game.
2
up to
from
that
each.
Point. There you go.
Okay. Let's see. Bubble Man stage 1.
And then from there, rather than go through all 6 games and try to puzzle this out and spend the next hour of the live show doing that, you at home pick the 2 Robo Masters you think would work best. To comment below, let us know.
Yeah,
because really, I'm just going to pick my favorites out of all of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to pick Cut Man and Guts Man for Mega Man 1. And
because you're a man of culture.
Metal Man and Bubble Man for Mega Man 2.
Again, no argument.
And who for Mega Man 3? Jeez. Oh, man. There's just good ones in Mega Man 3, but I'm like... God, my first ones that come to mind are Gemini Man and Needle Man, where I'm like, okay, put those in there. It's like, that's so weird. But then there's also Top Man. Huh?
Snake Man.
Snake Man. Snake Man would be good, too.
That would be a good little icon to come dropping down, slithering down the screen.
Yeah. Mega Man 4's got Toad Man and Skull Man.
Yep.
We just did Mega Man 5, so Starman and Charge Man. And then Mega Man 6 would be Chill Man. Is Chill Man for Mega Man 6? No. What am I thinking of for Mega Man 6? Who's the ice boss in Mega Man 6? Blizzard Man. There we go. Blizzard Man and Plant Man for Mega Man 6. So there you go. That's my personal preference. But hey, put yours in the comments or in the chat. Horseweave asks, happy late gobble gobble from the US. So here's an idea. The Tick cross Earthworm Jim. You think that mankind is ready for that level of comedy?
No, but gosh darn it, we can try.
It would certainly work out.
Would the random cow that appears be the man-eating cow, I wonder? Yes,
it
would be.
Of course it is. What else would it be? That's kind of like the crossover to end all crossovers when it comes to 90s comic style properties that weren't actually comics. Although Earthworm Jim, they both were comics, I guess. Never mind. But were they comic?
I can imagine.
The Tick was comic first, right?
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim was not. Earthworm Jim was game first.
Right.
But had comics, yes.
I can see Tick entering the world of Earthworm Jim and just rolling with everything. He takes it at face value. He's never given pause. Arthur is at his wit's end.
That's about right.
Tick, for pity's sake, we're fighting Queen Slug for a butt. I know, chum. She's grotesque.
Exactly. That's exactly how it would go. You just roll with it.
Arthur's all at ease because finally, just this cute little fella. What's your name, Peter?
Oh, no.
That's a nice name.
Oh, no.
And then, you know exactly where I'm going.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Jim and Tick would get along fantastic. They'd be saying groovy to each other nonstop.
They'd be broing it up all over the place. They'd do the Predator handshake.
Oh, absolutely.
Jim, you son of a bitch.
And, you know, the Tick is the color of Jim's red gun. So
perfect.
It all works out.
Yeah. All right. Back to standard questions. This one is from Lemon Wonder Tart. I wanted to ask, have either of you seen Scavenger's Region? A severely underrated show, in my opinion.
I have not heard of this. I will have to look into it.
Scavenger's Region, like Regin? Is that actually how it's spelled? Scavenger's Reign. Okay. I still don't know it. But yeah, no, I'm not. I've not heard of it.
Okay, I think I've seen this like in passing, but I know nothing about it.
Oh.
So add it to the pile.
Okay. It has one season and was canceled. Oof.
Oh, was this one of those things where like Netflix built it up as this is going to be
No,
this great new animated thing, and then they killed it?
No. It was on HBO first.
Oh,
HBO
okay.
Max, and then Netflix acquired it and decided not to renew it. So Netflix just has this show. They decided not to keep it going, but now they just have it. So I'm guessing where you can find it streaming, even though it was originally an HBO Max thing.
Like Smaug upon his horde.
Streaming is stupid. Oh. Guitar Station asks, Nintendo hires Ian Flynn to write the story for a new mainline Mario game, and they asked him to introduce the scrapped Wapeach concept as the main villain for the game. How would you do it? Funny, we have another Wapeach question.
Yeah. Start off with the classic, your princess is in another castle scenario. The attacks upon the castle don't really match what you would normally see from Bowser. A lot of graffiti, a lot of weird stuff, but whatever, maybe switching it up. So you go over to Bowser's castle and you kick in the door and you do your thing, you beat him up, and he's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Get out of my property. So you're completely lost. And that's when you get the first invitation that is scrawled in different colored crayons about how you have to go find, asking if you're a bad enough dude to rescue the princess. And you go about an unconventional adventure to worlds that kind of buck the trend of the usual themes until you are finally confronted with Wapeach. Mm-hmm. And why did she kidnap Peach? Why is she causing all of this mayhem? The answer is because.
For fun.
It is for the lulz.
Yeah. And isn't that why Bowser does most things, really, honestly, at this point?
Yeah, Bowser's just lonely, man. He needs better self-actualization. Wapeach just wants to see the world burn. And Mario's like, okay, this is weird, but whatever. There's like a flying mechanical thing I can jump on. I know how to handle this. And that's when you get her bestest buddies, Wario and Waluigi, to pop in to run interference, and that's when the real game begins.
Perfect.
And various mini games that harken back to WarioWare and the sports titles, just with a little bit of a weird twist to them. And you finally confront her and you bop her on the head with those big old steel-toed boots, and she's cackling because that was great. See you next Tuesday.
Good.
And where was Peach this whole time? Tied up in a sack in the first castle. Gotcha.
She got out on her own. It's fine.
Mario comes back to the castle. It's already getting fixed up. She's like, where have you been? And he's like, you would not believe the day I had.
Boney Cheese asks, Spampton and Jevil joined the Drogune crew. What happens? This sounds bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Individually, it'd be a problem.
Together, well, it's a real problem.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't think Spampton or Jevil would be working together. Jevil, I don't think, is that enterprising, and I think Spampton would actually be kind of intimidated. So there's that going for them. Jevil would try to find ways to sabotage the ship mid-flight, and Wind would respond, and I think she could take him in a fight. It'd be a long fight, but I think she'd get through. Especially if she's got four in his backup. The two of them, they'd be able to take him out.
Yeah.
Lissy has to hide because he's scary. She doesn't like the scary, dancy man, even if the music is good. Spampton, thankfully, is distracted by Jobun because they're just swapping stories of guys they know. Jobun's offering to network for Spampton. I know this guy. He can get you set up. What was it you were selling again? Anything and everything. That works. Nice entrepreneurial spirit you got there. And then they, Jevel's been dispelled. They make port wherever they're going. They let Spampton go, and Florence says, "Do you really know people who can help him out?" And Jobin just, "No, I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's go."
Brilliant. I was a little worried with Spampton's reality warping powers that he's got.
As long as you treat him decently like a friend, you can let his guard down. And then you strike.
Or just abandon him.
Alternatively, Lissy just thinks he's a funny little man and they become best friends and she cures him of everything evil about him.
Okay, yeah. Why not both? Here's one from a wild card. I recently learned that the Reploids, Mega Man X, Base, and Zero have no way to eat or taste stuff properly. If Dr. Light and or Wily finally gave it to them, what would their favorite foods be? Base is not technically a Reploid, but that's okay. They're robots.
I mean, he definitely
robot
blurs
adjacent.
the line. He's very independently willed.
Right.
What is
just like
a Reploid at that
point? Just like Rock, I suppose. Yeah. Technically, I guess does not count as a Reploid, but is under pretty much the same rules. Do they not technically eat or taste stuff properly? Is that not? I guess
that sounds familiar.
I guess that would be. Sure. I guess that's accurate, but I don't like it.
It bugs me even more that they don't actually have hair under their helmets. I mean, Base might, but X and Zero don't.
Rock, the original Rock does, but yeah, that's so weird.
Bugs the hell out of me. Anyway,
yeah.
Base gets the ability to taste, and he's going for the darkest chocolate he can find, the kind that bites you back. Okay. He wants to taste the burning because he's just that hardcore.
Wow. He's so bitter. Just like the chocolate.
X, he's a simple man. He just likes a nice grilled cheese sandwich, you know? Not too dark, not too light. And if he's feeling a little spicy, maybe a strip of bacon in there. But yeah.
Ooh.
Nice, fresh grilled cheese sandwich. Very, very homey, very chill, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Zero is popping jalapenos straight out of a jar.
Zero likes his food to bite back too.
Yeah, but less in the he wants to feel the burn and more like he enjoys the challenge. It's also really fun when he sneaks one into one of those grilled cheese sandwiches.
Is Zero basically Stinko Man? Are you asking for a challenge?
I would say yes, except he doesn't have the blue hair.
Oh, you gotta have blue hair.
Yeah, so. Maybe the blue hair is under the helmet. We just see the bleached blonde ponytail at the back.
When Zero takes a bite of a pepper that's not spicy, he goes, "What am I biting for?"
You mean, what are you biting for?
Biting for, yes. That's what I said.
Oh, I heard fine. Nah. Ruined the joke.
Sorry.
And now my brain is poisoned with hearing anything Zero says as Stinko Man. Thank you.
Well, I mean, they're not too far off from each other. Let's see. I'm being shown the... Why does Vile have like a whiskey glass? And apparently there's one figure of him where he has like a whiskey glass.
Yeah,
why does he have that?
It was from some manga, and they reproduced it with the... yeah, there we go. I'm looking at the Discord chat.
It's in the Discord, yeah.
That was like the selling point for me with the D-Arts figure. I think it actually comes with the whiskey glass.
It does, yeah.
I had to put away some of the various doodads, but oh my god, I don't know. It just looks cool. I don't know why. It just looks cool.
Apparently, he's bemoaning that he can't drink. Okay, yeah, I see in the panel above.
But he does it anyway. God,
yeah, yeah. He the E-tanks are not strong enough. Oh boy.
Darn it, now I've got one up as the voice of X, and that's even worse.
That's accurate though. 20XD6. All right. Here's one from Jordan A. Ian, Sega has started a collab with Nintendo, but to your horror, you have to write a storyline on Rystar crushing on Rosalina. How do you handle this and conclude this atrocity?
Keep it innocent and sweet. I mean, Rystar's a child, so it's a boyhood crush. And
sure.
Rosalina has experience dealing with childish stars, quite literally. So, she doesn't lead him on or make things awkward. She's just enriching about it and encourages him to be the best that he can be without making it weird.
Is Rystar technically a child?
Yeah. The story of the game is rescuing his mother. Or parent.
Well, you could be any age and have to rescue your parents.
Yeah, but his parental star is gigantic, and he's a tiny, but he's a boy. He's a wee little star boy. Okay.
Okay.
You listen to him say, "Come play with me." That is not the sound of a star man. That is a boy.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
He's a star boy flinging through the cosmos.
Oh, it's Mario Galaxy 3. And we got this one from Aleph Null. I know you love power scaling questions, so here's one. Who would win? 100 of every Pokemon or 1 billion lion-sized ducks?
God. I'm going to give it to the billion lion-sized ducks just by the sheer mass of it all.
That's 100 of every Pokemon. How many Pokemon are there?
1,000 something.
That's still less than a billion, right?
Yeah, that's just over 100,000 critters. And sure, some of them are huge and have obscene powers, but a billion is a ludicrously large number. And that much mass
and they're
on one point.
And they're lion-sized ducks, so they're giant ducks, for ducks anyway.
I'm just imagining this wall of meat descending upon the Poke Horde and crushing it.
Yeah, no.
With a resounding whack.
It's true. All right, Quaggle Gaggle has this one. Ian, a while ago, I recall you saying Farfetch'd was your favorite Pokemon, but I don't remember you saying why. As a fellow Farfetch'd lover, could you spread the gospel of why for this great bird?
It's not really complicated. He's just the best. I mean, look at him. He's a little guy. He's a duck, and he's got a leak.
He's just a duck with a leak.
You with it, or he'll spin it around. I mean, look at any official art of him. He's just smiling. He's just having a good time. He's happy to be there.
Has anyone done leak spin with Farfetch'd yet? Someone has to have. There has to be someone who's done it. And okay, it happened in the show, apparently, in the anime. But
personally, I think,
assuming not with the music,
that he's the best little guy isn't that far-fetched.
I see what you did there.
Also, the other version, he isn't quite the same little guy, but those determined eyebrows, that is the conviction of a man, one that you could follow to the ends of the earth. And then when he evolves into Sirfetch'd, what an excellent, dapper gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
That is someone who will protect you and everything that you stand for and look good doing it at the end of the day. Just, he's a great duck and just happy he's here among us. Also, his name has some weird little contraction in it because I guess they couldn't fit all the characters in for the old Game Boy cartridge, and that is delightful.
Yes. Here's one from Mr. Runodan. The Venture family has gained a new member, Kamina, the leader of Team Daiguren, into their world. What does he think of the Venture brothers, Brock and Rusty, the Monarch, and vice versa?
I am not familiar with this character.
Yeah, where's this character from? Let's see.
Kamina,
the leader of Team Daiguren. It's from Gurren Lagann?
Okay, who was... Oh, Kamina!
Oh, okay.
Kamina! Oh. Yes. Okay, I am caught up.
Okay. I'm still lost, but that's okay.
Kamina with Team Venture. Oh my goodness. Rusty is going to hate him. That can do unstoppable, willful attitude is going to drive him up the bloody wall. But Hank and Dean are going to be inspired. They're going to start chanting, row, row, fight the power, with no context or understanding, but they're going to follow him to the ends of the earth. Let's see. Brock is tolerant of him. He likes the swagger. He can appreciate it. And that whole indomitable attitude. You know, one more turn brings us forward. It's deep, man. I get it. And Rusty hates it. Hates it. And Monarch is like, who the crap is this guy? You already had to deal with Brock, and now there's some other, like, show pony strutting around. Don't you have a pole to dance around? Anyway, here's this giant mecha, and that's when Kamina summons up the Gurren Lagann and drives the drill through his face.
Well then. Here's one from Hobo Joe. I know you guys have been busy with December, just about here. Any thoughts on what your game of the year is? Tied to the Game Awards or not, your call. I'm not picky.
Oh, I haven't been able to play a whole lot, to be perfectly honest.
I haven't played much this year.
I mean, what did I play?
I didn't play any. I haven't played any games from this year. That's for sure.
Like, I tried Silk Song, and that broke me real fast. I did get through Hades 2.
Okay.
And Dadgummit, is that... I mean, yeah, we do Genshin daily, but that doesn't count. That's been around forever at this point. Is Hades 2 really the only thing I've played, like, to completion this year? Is that the only thing I've had time for? Surely there must have been something else. No. Let's back it up. Okay. So MagFest was in January. So there was no time for anything there. Got the concussion in February. That took me out of the mix through February and March, and I couldn't even look at a TV screen, let alone play anything.
Right.
So what happened from spring through summer and autumn? I had to have played something. Right? Right?
I can't tell you.
Good. No. There has to have been something. What am I forgetting? Oh, Death Stranding 2.
Oh, okay.
How in the world did I forget Death Stranding 2?
Was it just too weird for you to remember?
No, in fact, it was kind of pedestrian.
That's a new game. That's a game from this year, even.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's Death Stranding, it's Kojima, it's weird.
Yes.
But the mechanically and story-wise and spectacle-wise, I felt like it was really safe compared to the other one.
That's weird.
Like, I guess you figure out what the Death Stranding is in the first game, so all of the crazy crap in the sequel is like, oh yeah, it's more of this.
Uh-huh.
It's like, okay, crazy stuff is happening, but there's an explanation to it because we got it last time. There's got to be a reason why this happens. So I'm gonna give it to Hades too. I mean, I have my nitpicks there as well, but it didn't stop me from sinking, my 3 hours into it.
Yeah. I think my game of the year was a remake of a 40-year-old game, a fan remake of a 40-year-old game, Super Mario Brothers Remastered. I ended up playing it. I played it through both. Actually, I played all 4 versions that are included. The original, Lost Levels, which is Mario Brothers 2. Super Mario Brothers Special, which is a modernized version of the what was it? It's for some Japanese computer that I can't remember. It was originally developed by Hudson. It's kind of weird, and there's no screen scrolling. It just goes screen by screen in the original, but this is a full-on remake of it in the proper Super Mario Brothers style. And then there's All Night Nippon Super Mario Brothers, which is basically the original Super Mario Brothers with some enemy sprites swapped out and a little bit of, I think some of the levels are a little different. But yeah, I really liked that personally. Super Mario Brothers Remastered, check it out. I played a lot of it. Also spent most of the year playing Genshin Impact and catching up on it. So now I'm all caught up and now I don't know what to do anymore. And now it's like, oh, well, I guess this is, I guess this is it.
You've done all the quests, all the side stuff.
As many as I can, because I still have some that are locked behind commissions that are not coming fast.
Yeah, I don't miss having finished that. That was obnoxious.
Yeah. I've been doing commissions in Sumeru since I got to Sumeru, which was in like June, May? I don't remember when I got to Sumeru exactly, but I've been doing commissions there since I got there to try and unlock the last 2 quests required. The last 2 quests in that region that require commissions. It ain't happening. I think it's 1 quest required in that region, and then there's 2 more in Fontaine that require the quest in Sumeru, which is really obnoxious.
I had to follow a guide for some of this stuff. It's like, first pick this option, then pick this option.
I've been following
maybe
a
it'll
guide.
give you this option.
It's just a matter of them actually giving me the quests at this point. It's like, hello, random number generator. You suck.
Hey, at least you're playing after they adjusted the RNG to be more favorable for it. We did it before the patch.
Oh. Well, it's still taken almost 5 months at least for it to drop. Same thing happened in Inazuma, actually. That one quest for the kid that you have to do multiple times in Inazuma.
Make offerings yourself, child. Get out of my way.
Yeah.
But this is not the Genshin cast. This is the BumbleKast, and we have questions to answer.
Yes, we do. But that's pretty much all I played this year. This year was certainly a year. Here's one from Dog Shades. Multiverses, dimensional sifts, and alternate universes may have made other people sick of crossovers, but I sure ain't. Sam and Max hit the road and head to the valley. It's all our favorite characters. Phone Bone, Smiley Bone, Grandma Ben, Rose, Lucius, Fonsible, etc. How does it go?
I am not nearly witty enough to do this justice. Oh my God, this would be brilliant. Sam's absolute dry observation of all the weirdness going on in the valley. Max wanting to confront everything with violence, suggesting that he just eat the locust. phone trying to keep things under wraps, trying to make sense of these strange new visitors to the valley. My God. Oh, this is brilliant. I am not talented enough to do this right. I will say that without any hesitation. I could see it in my head, too. This is fantastic. Max offering to give the dragon a light. Ah, it'd be great.
I'm a horrible person because I know nothing about bone, really.
Bone is
I know what it is.
Kind of a must read. I know you know what it is. But for those who don't know, it's a must read. It is a delightful adventure story and one of the most influential graphic novel series I've read for me as a creator. So and Sam and Max is just the most irreverent indie comic.
Yes. Endgame series.
Yeah, it's
Sam and Max is fun.
I like this a lot. I wish I was good enough to riff on this proper.
Yep. If anybody wants to get any last minute super chats in, do it now. But in the meantime, we're going to switch over to this one super chat that we have currently from Buttered Noodles. How much choice over her human-like disguised form's appearance does Wind actually have?
That is something that we will kind of investigate as time goes on, but she is able to kind of self-impose a glamour over her eyes to make them look less Drogune-ish. And she's got various ways of how she can lace her tail around her body to make it look like clothing or ornamentation of some kinds, so the people don't give it a look. And part of it is just being able to hide in plain sight. Like, people are not looking for the gods to be walking around with them. They're not looking for a human with a tail. It's the Clark Kent scenario, you know? You put on the glasses and you walk among the people and nobody's looking for Superman on the street. They're looking for him in the sky. Is that a bird? Is it a plane? Yeah, it is. Never mind. So, and otherwise, biologically, she looks pretty much the same, and anything else can be covered up with clothes or mannerism or whatever. So that's her saving grace, is she doesn't have to work too hard to hide in plain sight.
So Wind is a god that is one of us, just a slob like one of us.
Yep.
Good.
Just a stranger on the bus trying to find her way home.
Well, makes sense. Here's one from Gail S. Don't know if you've been watching the trailers, but with Metroid Prime 4 almost here, any thoughts on Miles McKenzie or what we've seen? Really curious to hear your thoughts.
I hesitate to be judgmental because a lot of the promotional material they've done for Metroid Prime 4 so far has been not good.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Presentation. So it could just be that they're doing a poor job of showing off the idea. That could also be me huffing a whole can of copium.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw out the idea of a supporting cast by itself. I think it could be used well to allow Samus to be the stoic, silent protagonist and a force of nature in the world.
Right.
You know, if you have the Federation troopers there to show us, you know, to scale what they're dealing with. If they've got this high-tech sci-fi armor and they're getting bodied by whatever aliens are around, and then Samus comes in and just cleans house, you're like, right, Samus is amazing. But at the same time, you didn't really need that in the older games.
No.
These were scary monsters, and she shot them dead, and you're like, oh, good, I did it. So I kind of preferred... Which game was it? Was it 2 or 3 where you found the remnants of the Federation Patrol and their logs? Because that allowed you to humanize things and give the context, but still Samus is alone. And that loneliness, I feel like, is a major theme.
Right.
So it could potentially work. Maybe these characters do grow on you. Maybe they are fodder to show you the stakes or to give you more incentive to save the day. It may come out on the other side and we'll all look back at this and go, oh, that's what they were doing with it. Neat. I have been not jazzed with everything they'd shown up to now, and the talking characters were like the cherry on top, and it's like, I might actually wait on this one. I was super hyped, and a lot of what they showed off was like, this isn't selling me on the idea of Metroid Prime again. And now we've got this. I don't know.
It's like a be careful what you wished for scenario, huh?
Yeah, like a lot of people are hyped for that motorcycle, and it gets a big old shrug out of me. Like, she can run fast enough to plow through walls. She's got a flying gunship motorcycle.
I mean, I'm down with it, but that's just me.
I mean, it's not a bad looking bike. It's just, The suits look good though.
Talk about Metroid Dread.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. And this one is from True Digi Holy App Labs. How would you make a G.I. Joe and Mega Man crossover comic? Would be like if you got to write it.
Go for like G1 G.I. Joe with all the silliness. Wily is a contractor hired by Cobra as an advisor.
Okay.
And say what you will about the Madman, he is effective in building weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So now you've got Cobra with Wily Tech invading, and it's just the edge they need to put the Joes on the back foot. So they hire out the one piece of hardware that can beat Wily anytime. Here comes the boy. And Mega Man is just this wholesome kid who's happy to be around all these real American heroes and just happy to help. And they are a little hesitant about sending a kid into a war zone. There's probably some conventions saying you can't do that in Geneva somewhere, but Mega Man is blowing up everything and being far more effective than any of them. And so they just kind of let it slide.
Yeah. And here's one from GameTune605. If you got to make a Mega Man cartoon, what would you do? Adapt Archie Mega Man into animation or try something new? Yeah, I mean, I'm down for an Archie Mega Man adaptation, but
yeah, maybe. I'm proud of that work. I'm glad what we accomplished with it. I'd be happy to go back to it. But with what we have gotten in terms of Mega Man animation up to this point, what I think I would like is something kind of bite-sized, like very short action-focused episodes that are just a very loose or maybe quick retelling of game events. Meebo, why are you nuzzling the mic in the middle of my answer? Hey, buddy. Like, did you ever see Justice League Action?
No, but I am somewhat familiar with the concept.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, it was animated Justice League, usually more light-hearted and action-oriented, and they were very bite-sized episodes. Not a lot of continuity between them. Just kind of get in, set up the premise, have some fun, you're done. And I think that would kind of work for classic Mega Man specifically. Like, you could set up each Robot Master, have a fun little fight, and move on, and not get too dire with it. Spend your time on having some nicely choreographed battles, some cool musical stings, remixes of the original stuff. Keep it light and snappy, I think. At least that's where my head is right now.
I'd like to see a Mega Man X cartoon. Can we do that?
Oh yeah, that needs like the full like overly dramatic OVA treatment.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one's from Sigilmeister. Salute! Made sure to buy Drogune as soon as I could. As a new VA, I've been interested in dubbing characters or parts of the story. If you would allow a comic dub, what guidelines would you have?
Number 1, thank you very much. Number 2, go nuts with it. I appreciate the exposure, and I'm glad that it is material that you want to work with. Guidelines. I would say when you're reading the book, pay attention not just to the dialogue itself, but to the artwork, because that is going to inform a lot of how the line reads should go, and look at the pacing of the balloons. When at the very beginning, when Foreign is telling them, don't touch anything, don't eat anything, don't break anything. The reason those balloons are deliberately spaced out that is because he's making those punctuated statements. It isn't one stream of consciousness. Meebo, buddy, you're killing me.
He wants his guest spot, and he's trying to get it now.
Like, I don't know what your range is or who you're thinking of doing, but like Foreign is someone who is desperately trying to make sense of the world, and the world is nothing but craziness.
Meebo,
buddy, come on.
Hi, Meebo.
Johnny, go, buddy. Jobun is extremely laid back. He doesn't see what the fuss is about anything until it's like immediate peril. And Wind is very big emotions. When she's happy, she's incredibly happy. When she's angry, she's furious. When she's sad, she's despondent. It's nothing is small with her. And Lissy is just the impossibly cute, sunny, optimistic one. Well, not saccharinely sweet. You don't want her to be the type of voice that gets on your nerves. It's just, if you ever worked with small children and you've had a good experience with one, that's the small child. Encapsulate that in your mind and render that.
Perfect. Well, I think we've reached the end here. We still got some standard questions, but we'll save those for later. Thank you guys for asking them. Sorry we didn't get to everybody, but
it's more content for the regular show down the line.
Yes, indeed. We'll pop them in an episode eventually. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you again to Jennifer R. for managing the questions. Thank you, everyone, for your standard questions and your super chats. Thank you for Cassie for running the social media platform. Thank you for joining us. Giving us a reason to be here at the end of every month. Kyle, you got anything to wrap us up with?
Nope, that's about it. Thank you again, everybody.
When you're done here, head on over to drogune.com. That's drogune.com. Drogune Fortune's Lap Volume 1, my original graphic novel, is out. And as you can tell by the show, folks have read it and enjoyed it.
What?
Believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah. So give that a look-see if you want.
I've seen some positive reviews, so that's good.
Yeah. We will see you, God, for the last episode this year in just a few weeks.
Yeah. 5 exactly. Even. Or no, it's 4 weeks technically, because it would be the 27th, December 27th.
Yeah. Well, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Take care, everybody.